I watched this Korean drama called Crash Landing on You. And I know, I swear it's not me being like a Korea boo, but a lot of the scenes from this Korean drama was filmed in Switzerland. And I was like, damn, that is a pretty place. And I literally like really wanted to travel to Switzerland after watching that drama. They did such a good job on promoting the country. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you haven't yet, go and watch it and you'll know what I mean. 100% you'll want to come here too. First things first, Switzerland was not in my original plan. I actually wanted to go to Korea for a year, and I applied for the talk program, which allows me to teach English to elementary school students. But then COVID happened, and usually I think around 100 something people get in, but this year 9 people got in. And I wasn't one of them, because I'd like to think it's because my second year grades weren't out yet, and that's one of the requirements for the program. But my university is really slow with grades and stuff like that. But anyway, and I knew I still didn't want to go back to uni to finish my degree because I have 1 year left. I just finished my second year of uni and I'm on a 3-year course. But I thought there's no point of me taking a year off if I'm just going to stay in London. I might as well just go to uni, you know, and just get it over and done with. And that's when the idea of being an au pair came around for me. Back in, I think, maybe 2015, something around that time, I met a girl who was an au pair from Germany, and she was an au pair in London. And I had no freaking clue what an au pair was. I was like, eh? But then she explained what it was to me, and I thought, that sounds pretty good. And actually, after sixth form, so when I turned 18, I thought of taking a gap year before university to be an au pair. But since I just turned 18, not many families wanted an 18-year-old au pair. And I thought, you know what, screw it, I'll go to uni and just get it over and done with. So that's what I did. And then this time, since Korea basically got cancelled for me, I just thought I really want to go abroad, because London just wasn't the best place to spend a year in. As in, like, I'm not gonna waste my time staying in where I was already living. You know, if I was really to take a year off, I wanted to be in a complete different environment, different place, to make it worth my time. Now, most of you, or all of you even, probably don't know what au pairing is. It's not that known, at least not in London. But what it is basically is, you come to another country and a host family would hire you to look after their child. And different countries have different pace, different hours, different conditions. And for Switzerland, it's pretty good pay. And the main reason for au pairing is that the family wants their child to learn your native language. So for me, my host kid is 2 years old and she speaks 4 languages. I know, I was shook. It took her 2 weeks to pick up English from me, which is her 4th language because her parents speak English together, like to each other. And so she was familiar with it, but she didn't speak it. And after 2 weeks of being here, she was talking to me in English. And now I've been here for 6 weeks. She can do full conversations in English, and give me 2 years. And if I had to learn another language now, but let's not even get into that. So came the 23rd of July. I flew business class and I was thinking I was bougie like that, you know. I was living life. I've never flown business before, but I didn't fly business because I was just some vain bitch who wanted to have business class on the ticket. So that was a nice little add-on. And I got to go in the lounge. But basically, this I found really stupid. I was supposed to fly on a Saturday, but an economy class ticket to Switzerland was 256, something around that. But and the luggage allowance for economy was, I think, 8 kilograms. First of all, I'm an overpacker. Like, I cannot pack to save my life. I'm good at fitting stuff in, but I bring basically my whole house with me. So there was no way I'm gonna move across different countries for a year with 8 kilos worth of clothes. But business class, on the other hand, if I flew on a Thursday, it would have been 270 something. And the luggage allowance was I want to say 228 kilo suitcases and 2 8-kilo luggages. It's something around that, but it was a lot more. And obviously I was like, I'm gonna fly earlier, like just fly a different day, get basically so much more luggage allowance rather than pay just slightly cheaper for an economy class ticket. So that's what I did. And because I think to fly economy class but add suitcases is like £90. So for me that just made no sense. And in business class you get the seats more spaced out, so with COVID and everything it's better, really. You get the lounge and you get food. And you get food in the plane. The bells are ringing. There's like a church near my house, and every hour the bell rings. But right now it's 7:15. So sometimes it just rings at random times, and it's really annoying because they ring for like 5 minutes at a time. I was basically moving countries to live with strangers and look after their child. So my friends were like, Ari, are you okay in the head? Have you not seen these news articles about people getting like killed and getting locked in basements? Is you okay? And I was just like, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Honestly, this mindset could get me into so much trouble, but I'm always just like, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But thankfully, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm not in the basement. I have a lot of light. But I got really lucky actually. Like, my family is super, super nice. I'm in such a good area. And honestly, it's the best decision I've made. I'm not gonna lie and say that I was 100% excited to move countries, because yes, I moved from Philippines to London, but I was 11. So to be honest, I didn't even really know what was going on. And now I'm 20, this is a big change. So all my friends are in London. I've never been to Switzerland. I don't even speak German. I've never even studied German. Like, I was coming in completely blind. And actually, I booked my ticket on a Wednesday to leave the week after. So I basically had a week. So less than 2 weeks between me getting the idea of being an au pair to then getting into the country. Like, that is scary. I don't care if you're 16 years old or you're like 50 years old. 50 years old. That shit's scary. I found my host family on aupairworld.com, and I'm actually thinking of doing a really detailed video on how I found my family, what I put on my profile, and what I said on my messages, and just the whole process on au pairing. So if you guys want like a tips and tricks or a breakdown video of how I got to be an au pair, do comment down below, and that will let me know that it's something that would interest you guys. Thank you for watching this video, guys. This is my quick story of how I ended up in Switzerland, because I had quite a few people ask me on Instagram why I moved, what I'm doing here and everything. So I just thought this is quite a good video to sum it all up. And yeah, comment down below if you have any suggestions, any feedback, or if you would like me to make the au pair tips and tricks video for you, and I can upload that in the next few weeks. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.